Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into something that is absolutely critical for your family's health and financial security, and that's keeping your healthcare active. I mean, there is literally nothing more stressful than showing up at the pharmacy only to find out your insurance was unexpectedly canceled, right? So let's walk through the exact steps you need to take to make sure that never happens to you.
Seriously, don't risk losing your healthcare coverage. Renewing your Medicaid in Georgia is actually way easier than you might think. Stick around to learn how you can do it completely stress-free online. We are going to break down this whole process step by step. Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our clear roadmap for today. 1. Medicaid renewal in Georgia. 2. Eligibility and documentation. 3. Online renewal process. 4. Follow-up and confirmation. 5. Pitfalls and pro tips. And 6. Conclusion and disclaimer.
Starting off with Section 1, Medicaid renewal in Georgia.
So because federal rules require your eligibility to be redetermined every 12 months, the state actually tries to do the heavy lifting for you first. They do this through something called an ex parte renewal. Basically, they check available data hubs, things like IRS or labor records, to automatically confirm your status before ever asking you for paperwork. If they can confirm it, boom, your coverage just continues. But if you get a renewal packet in the mail or an email, it means that automatic check didn't quite clear, and you have to take action. Now, the key thing to keep in mind here is that renewals occur every 12 months. Your notices are going to arrive about 30 to 45 days before your specific deadline. And please hear me on this one. Missing deadlines and ignoring that renewal packet is the single leading cause of coverage loss in Georgia. Families lose coverage even when they still legally qualify, which is just heartbreaking. That is exactly why using the Georgia Gateway portal is your absolute fastest method to renew. Moving right along to Section 2, Eligibility and Documentation. Look, before you even log on, gathering the right documents turns what feels like a stressful chore into a simple 20-minute task. And this brilliantly illustrates how different groups need totally different paperwork to prove their status. If you're in a MAGI group, which includes children, pregnant women, or Pathways members, the state is mostly looking at recent income. So you'll need things like pay stubs, tax returns, or proof of household changes. But for non-MAGI groups, like the aged, blind, disabled, or those in long-term care, there are asset tests. That means you've got to pull together things like bank statements and retirement accounts. Now, there are a couple of very specific scenarios you need to be aware of. If you are enrolled in Georgia Pathways to coverage, you've got to provide proof of 80 hours of monthly qualifying activities, like a job, volunteering, or education. So have those activity logs ready. On the flip side, if you're a parent, you can breathe a sigh of relief. Children under 19 get 12 months of continuous eligibility absolutely regardless of any mid-year income changes. Your kids stay covered. All right, let's jump into Section 3, the online renewal process. Now, what's really interesting about this is how simple the online flow actually is when you break it down into steps. Step 1, you just go to gateway.ga.gov. Step 2, log in or create your account. Step 3, update your application info. Step 4, upload your documents. And Step 5, submit and confirm. Really, the whole shebang usually takes people maybe 20 to 30 minutes tops. When you're filling out the forms, you'll need to enter Social Security numbers for the applicants and verify current citizenship or immigration status. You'll also input your income from the last 30 to 90 days and report any changes in your household size. But here is the absolute best part. You can directly upload photos or scans of your documents right into the system. Just snap a clear picture with your phone and you're good to go, which is a massive time saver. Okay, but what if you get locked out? We've all been there. Do not panic. Just use the forgot password or forgot user ID links right there on the Gateway homepage. Or if you need a little more technical assistance, you can call the DFCS Contact Center at 1-877-423-4746. They can absolutely help you get back on track. Next up, Section 4, Follow-up and Confirmation. So you've hit submit. What now? Well, state processing typically takes about 30 to 45 days. So the crucial point is understanding the difference between pending and denied. If your status is pending, it means your paperwork is submitted and your coverage stays fully active while the state reviews it. You are safe. But if it's denied, it means you no longer qualify and you'll unfortunately have to seek alternate health coverage options.
But listen, if you do get denied because maybe your income went up, don't worry. The state has this great safety net. For uninsured children under 18, they might automatically transition to Peach Care for Kids. If you have high medical bills that meet a certain share of cost, the Medically Needy program is going to be your best bet. And for adults who need subsidized marketplace plans, your info goes to Georgia Access.
moving right into Section 5, pitfalls and pro tips.
Okay, pay attention to this number because it is an absolute lifesaver, 90. If your coverage was closed simply because you missed the deadline, federal law gives you a 90-day reconsideration window. No joke, you don't have to start from scratch. If you get your forms in within those 90 days, your coverage can actually be reinstated retroactively. Such a huge pro tip.
Let's run through some rapid-fire tips to keep you out of trouble. First, always update your address with DFCS immediately if you move. Check your Gateway account frequently for digital notices because they pop up fast. Whatever you do, don't ignore requests for extra documents. And lastly, submit early. Seriously, do not wait until the last day of the month when the system is totally overloaded.
And finally, Section 6, Conclusion and Disclaimer. To wrap things up, renewing your benefits online at gateway.ga.gov really is the fastest, most reliable way to prevent gaps in your Georgia Medicaid coverage. Taking that 20 or 30 minutes is totally worth the peace of mind.
Now, for a quick disclaimer, the information in this explainer is accurate as of July 2026. Keep in mind that policies can and do change, so please always verify current guidelines with official Georgia state resources.
So, I'll leave you with this. Are your documents ready for Georgia Gateway? Don't wait around for the deadline. Get your stuff organized, log in early, and get it done. Thanks so much for hanging out with me on this explainer, and good luck with your renewal.